Greetings, YouTubers. This is Hellshade2, and this video is entitled Further Thoughts on Evolution. Now, I've been watching a lot of videos lately, okay, about evolution, about creationism, and there's a number of thoughts that have been occurring to me, and thought maybe I'd share them. Okay, let's start on this one. Okay, now evolution, I believe, is a fact. Okay, there's not really. I don't see how you cannot see it's a fact. I mean, you see the evidence of it, through science over the years, and this is a fact about evolution. And what seems to me that a lot of people kind of get confused with this. Okay, thinking that evolution does not preclude a God. Okay, and this is where I'd like to think a lot of these people are wrong, okay, in their own belief of that fact. To put it this way, who's to say that if there was a God, that God did not create evolution along with everything else? Okay, we hear many things about what God created. God created everything we hear. Okay, this is what we're told. Okay, created heaven, earth, and everything. So then if that's the case, then why couldn't have God created evolution? Okay? We talk about free will. We say God gave us free will. Well, would not something like evolution be required for something like free will? Because if everybody was the same, there was no evolution, people didn't change, then what would be the need of free will at that point? Because everybody would be basically the same person, and they pretty much think almost the same. Depending on the circumstances, of course, there would be some changes, but you would still have the same type of mindset as the person before you. And if that person didn't believe in evolution, and there was no reason to believe in evolution, then you wouldn't believe in evolution. I'm not sure if that makes sense, and I'm sure if it doesn't, somebody will beat me over the head with it, but, it's just a thought. Now, on the likewise side, evolution of itself, okay, does not necessarily include any supernatural being having created evolution. Okay, just as evolution would fit in to a fact of religion. I mean, evolution is still very equatable with a religious belief, okay? But on the same side, evolution also precludes no belief in a God in some respects, and probably actually all respects. The two are not mutually exclusive, I'm thinking. Okay, a case can be made where evolution would fit in with most religions, and there's a case to be made where evolution does not fit with any religion. Okay, I mean, these are just thoughts I have on the issue. Okay, and I like to get people's opinions, and I go from there. Okay, somebody gives me information, and I look at that information, and I say, well, no, looking at things in this life and what this person said, I might just well be wrong, And this is the purpose of why I ask these questions, okay? I like getting input from people. So this is what my questions are at the moment, okay? Why would God? Why would religion preclude evolution when God Himself, if there is such a being as a God, would have created or could have created evolution? I mean, everybody talks about how God is all-knowing, all-powerful, how God does things that people just can't understand, okay? But if it comes down to evolution, no, God couldn't have put that in there, too. I mean, you're taking something here and saying God can do anything He wants, okay? And then on this hand, you're going to say, no, He's not going to do that. But then again, this is the way some of these people think. Okay, they're not really looking at what their God might have wanted. They're looking at a religious book that was created by men 2,000 years ago, had little or no understanding, okay, of a lot of things in the universe at present, which is why there's lots of issues with that particular book. Okay, and on the likewise with evolution, okay, many people have a problem with that, these creationist types that believe in that little book, because they believe, not necessarily that it's a fact, but they believe, okay, just because something is a theory, okay, it shouldn't be, it's not fact, and that's where they're wrong, okay. Theories are indeed built on facts, okay, whereas religion is not a theory, religion is a myth or a belief, and it's not built on facts because you cannot prove facts to prove that religion, okay. There's no religion out there that actually has any proof, okay, but you do have proof for evolution, okay. Now again, this does not preclude any god or gods, okay? It does not preclude the fact that evolution has necessarily nothing to do with any gods. All I'm saying is the fact that both sides are very possible, both sides are very plausible, okay? But what the problem is with these religious people is the fact that they don't believe in religion because it conflicts with their idea of creationism, okay? And therein lies the problem, because that book was written by people who had no freaking idea what evolution was, okay? And that's where the problem is, okay? There's no idea of evolution in the Bible, okay? And the reason for that is because it was written by any god that might have created evolution, or not have created evolution. It was written by people who had no understanding of evolution. And of course, obviously, it wasn't put into the Bible, okay? You know, and this is what some people seem to fail to realize, that why people have problems with the Bible over a factual sense, okay? The stories in the Bible may actually have some value to a point in a moral standing on some issues, okay? But there's a lot of things in the Bible, okay, that are like not moral. Totally not moral. So you can't really pick up the Bible and say this is a moral book. There are some things that may apply to some people, but for the most part, you really don't want to be bothered with a lot of stuff in it. And that's pretty much how that goes. I know I rambled on, I'm sorry. You know, I didn't mean to start rambling on about the Bible, but sometimes I get sidetracked. But along those things with evolution that I was mentioning, you know, did a God create the world and create evolution, along with things such as free will that we hear about and all these other things, okay? Or was evolution just something that happened, okay? And that's the next point that bothers me too, okay? I just want to bring this up too, okay? For all you creationists out there, okay? You want to talk about, a lot of you people talk about God created everything, okay? You say, evolutionists say that everything came from nothing. What did God create the universe from? Hello? Did he just say, let there be light, and there was light? Where did the light come from? It came from nothing. Nowhere. Nothing. Where did the earth come from when God created the earth? It too came from nothing. Nothing. Okay, he just whipped it up out of thin air. Okay? And I know you're going to sit there and you're going to tell me, oh, no, it came from God himself. And you know what? That's just a bullshit answer. Okay? That's no different than saying that the universe created itself. Okay? Because then you could just turn around and say, well, the universe created itself because it came from the universe. No, there's no difference in that answer. Okay? But other than that, I'm going to leave you guys alone with this because I've been just rambling on with a couple other things that probably had actually nothing to do with my actual premise of this video. And I'll probably catch a lot of shit over this, but personally I don't care. Give me your comments, give me your questions, you know, I'll answer any questions as best I can, you know. And I have no problem with finding out if I'm wrong on things. So come on, tell me what you think, you know. Anybody out there, you got questions, you got answers for me? No, you just want to make a comment? I'm here, you know. So everybody have a great day and take care.